All right, welcome to the R44 channel. Today is a very different day. I am vlogging. I'm using the new Osmo Pocket 3 for the first time, trying to see if it's possible. But behind me is my 1000 horsepower G80 M3. And I think it's only fair that I run you through my personal opinion about the car and what it's been like owning a 1000 horsepower M3, which me as a kid, I never thought that would ever happen. The dream was when I got this car was to make 1000 horsepower on the dyno and I'd be happy and then I'm done. I'm signing out from that because it's all I need. And then since then, we've obviously single turbo our G80 M3. So you've got like two sides of the spectrum. We've got a hybrid setup, which is on this, and then you've got a single turbo setup on the M3 Touring. So we can go through that a little bit later. I've taken it to drag strips, I've raced it, done all car wow videos and things like that.
Oh, this went sideways a bit. Oh my God. That BMW is quick as. Oh my God, I beat him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. 100 miles an hour.
That thing is absolutely, I mean, I'm flying, but he's in a different league.
He is toast.
This isn't fair.
We are doing 176 miles an hour. I can honestly say, if I can get my words out, I don't think I've ever felt acceleration like that before in my life.
But let me show you the car and yeah, I don't know if you've seen it before, but let me show you this. Let me try this 1 second. Whoa, or maybe not. All right, so this is the car. So this is the G80 M3 R44. It's finished in Mexico blue. It's an individual color. It's from the Porsche kind of catalog of such. It's an ultimate pack car, so it's fully spec'd. It's got ACC, extended leather, some carbon bits from factory. It's got all the goodies, parking sensors, cameras, and all that fun stuff. We've obviously done the R44 touch on it, so we've added loads of carbon fiber parts, suspension, wheels, and things like that. Yeah, I need to really get it cleaned and show you guys in all its glory. And of course, these are Magna plates, so you can just take them off. But today's video, I'm gonna kind of run you guys through what's it like owning it, what's it cost to own it, what have been the kind of consumables, the wear and tear part of it, and things like that. All right, so we're gonna get it washed. So yeah, it's behind me now. It's outside R44 HQ, and we've got the guys from Polish and Glow here, which are absolute legends. I've known them for years and years and years, and they've yeah, they clean all our cars, keep them maintained. But let me just show you the disgrace that currently is this car. The wheels are unbelievably hard to detail. You've got horrible dirt that just goes in for years. Crisp packets on the back.
Brother, what's that?
Which is not good. So anyways, these guys are gonna give it a clean and let's see how good it looks after it's done.
High. Let's go. Let's go.
That's it. Proper.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's go.
Look how clean it is. Just for you guys on YouTube, I've cleaned my car for the first time in about 4 weeks. But yeah, big shout out to the guys at Polish and Go. They came out in short notice. They cleaned the G80 M3. Yeah, it looks sick. And then they've done the little finishing touch. I quite like matte wheels, matte tires. So yeah, super clean on that. But let me go show you my G80 M3, which is slightly different built to this. We'll show you that quickly and then we'll go out for a drive. Cool, so Polish and Glow obviously sorted out the M3 Touring as well. So it was a very bad state, similar to the M3 Saloon, but this is the G80 one, and the difference is between them. This one's running around, like the top power it can make is about 800 horsepower, which is still crazy quick, but it runs a single turbo. So it has one turbo conversion compared to the car that you buy from BMW has two turbos. And yeah, this is a complete different driving experience. And if you guys enjoy this video, let us know in the comments and I'll give you an experience of driving this and daily driving it. This car, to tell you the truth, last year in 2024, it did the whole of Europe. So it did all the way down through France, up to Poland, everywhere in Europe. And the year before that, it drove all the way around the US. So it started in Florida, up to New York, all the way over to California, Vegas, and all that stuff. So this car's done a lot of driving. I've got a lot of memories in it. So anyways, let's leave now and let's get in this G80. First, what's Reese's favorite mod? This steering wheel. 100% is my most favorite mods with these paddle shifters. So this is a Shift steering wheel retrim. So it's a retrim we do get from Shift, and it's done in North London. So it's done locally. So you got heated, it's a heated steering wheel. You then have ACC, so it just drive itself. Obviously it's gonna struggle massively. But yeah, it has the touch sensors still in it. So that's my favorite mod, without a doubt, because I just think it's super clean. It's got M color stitching, and it's got like a secret 12 o'clock in the top there. So it's like a black stitching. Yeah, just me with my OCD. Next thing, this is a 2022 car, so late 2022. No, that's not right. I bought it in 2023, so it's a 23 plate, but early one. So it's got the twin dash, and I think this is the best dash that these cars can have. Extended leather. So this is something I didn't have in my first M3. I actually had a Silverstone leather interior on my first M3, and when I did the kind of like spec at BMW, they said the whole dash was going to be white. So I was like, I never had getting extended leather, but this car, ultimate pack, beautiful finish, and that means you get like leather down here, so you don't really need to buy the M Performance ones. All right, so we need to get into it. What has this car cost me, and what have I spent on mods is a good question. So this car cost me brand new, from the dealership, £78,000, including tax, which was quite good. It was a dealership car that they ordered with a high spec, which was quite cool. So I saved quite a lot there. So I think a list price was like near 100 because it had some extra bits like an M Performance exhaust system. So that was £78,000. I then did things like the steering wheel, I think that's about 400. The paddle shifter is like 380. On the interior, the stage 3, I think so this is running pure turbo stage 2 plus turbos, which are a really nice hybrid turbo. So I showed you previously the G81 Touring that has a big single turbo, 6870 single turbo. And the thing is with that, it's just not smooth enough, whereas this is super smooth. Got a CSF cooling package, which is a inlet manifold, heat exchanger, oil cooler and transmission cooler, which I would say, Dylan, what do you think, about 15 to 16,000 pounds? Maybe not that much, no, probably about 11 or 12,000 pounds on the CSF kit. And then in the engine, I've got Tom Riggy Performance con rods, which I think, let's say 1,200 pounds. I then have a stage 2 plus like gearbox, almost a stage 3 gearbox. So that's like the built gearbox, high torque. You want. I just can't say it now, but got that from Pure Drivetrain Solutions, which has been good. So I've got that in the gearbox. Engine wise, we've not done the pistons, just the rods. We then have head studs and main studs, so we're keeping the engine together. We then have port injection. We have an uprated low pressure fuel pump that's going to send the fuel from the fuel tank all the way to the high pressures. We've got the port injection running. EBC brakes, which is, I'd say, like £3,000 for the discs, and then probably about £8,000 for the pads. And then we've got a set £8,000 for the pads, bro. Do you not know how good these pads are? No, so they're about £800. RPX is on the front and rear. It then comes down to the wheels. The wheels probably about 14,000, and the tires again another 1,000 or something. So all in all, let's say, what size your fuel thing? I don't have can you pay at cashier? Oh yeah, pay at cashier. All in all, I think I'm around 120, 130,000 pounds deep into this car, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But for what you get as like a daily driver, you can take your family around, you can beat anything on the road, and you built things with components that hold value. So like CSF, Pure Drivetrain Solutions, a Tom Riggy built engine, Mike Ball tuning, all these like things. they actually have good resale value as well. So you're not just buying something at like £3,000, the cheapest one on the market, to just hit your budget, and then it might not have a really good resale at the end of it. So that's one thing. So the secondhand market, when I take these parts off, if I want to part the car out, is really good. As well as it just won't break is the plan. So I make sure when I buy something, I invest in like the top tier products, making sure that I don't have a problem. My girlfriend isn't going to be broken down at the side of the road when she's driving up in this car to see her family and things like that. So I think it's really important. So you spend a little bit more, but I think it's really worth it. So yeah, that's that. So let's see what it's like to run this car fuel-wise, because that's obviously a common question. You might have done this. You know, if you buy a stock G80, you can buy one for like £60,000 maybe. You can do a Tom Wrigley Stage 3. With us, you're talking like 35,000 drive in, drive out. So let's say 100K build. What's it going to cost you day to day? Because it might outweigh that Lamborghini or that GT3 RS that you're dreaming of. It might be cheaper in the long run. So let's see. I've got 11 miles left. Let's fill this thing up. The life of Reese. So we've got a flight to Japan in about 4 hours. So we're just filling up, getting this video in for you guys to see what it costs to run this bad boy, and then we'll jump in the car and drive it to the airport and leave it there. So we just topped it off at £80 and 61 pence. So it's 56 litres. So I presume this is a 60 litre tank. So let's see when you get in how many miles we've got left on the tank. Right, he's got the best hair, man. So I'm just getting the old gram shot. All right, so we're done. We're 80 pounds lighter, and we've got full power now. So we've got a full tank. So 80 pounds in this G80 gets you 261 miles. And that's an average. I've got it here. My average miles per gallon is 22. But I'm telling you guys, I have the worst lead foot, as they call it. So if we're ever going on a road trip, me and Dylan behind the camera or with my girlfriend, they have to drive the long way. I'll do the hard part, like when you get in the city or if it's in the middle of the night when it gets difficult, but don't trust me to get you anywhere with the fuel, because I have no interest in, I'm active. Talk about the power. So we say 1,000 horsepower. Unfortunately, it is horsepower. There's going to be some discrepancies between the engine, where it's at 1,000, to the wheels. So about 15% loss, they say, in the transmission. So actually, wheel horsepower, it's a little bit less. So what is it doing? Like 870 or something, let's say. The next thing is, at the moment, it's on pump fuel. So it's on the 99 Tesco supermarket fuel, which is a good quality fuel overall. But to get the real 1,000 horsepower from this engine, you need to run ethanol. So it's annoying, but it's life. Octane only, like the fuel from the shops only has so much octane. So this car now is pump map, and then you just open this thing up. You get your MHD, and then Tom Wrigley sets you up with 2 maps. I haven't got MHD Plus, I've just got MHD. You then change it, put it on your phone, and put like race mode. So I'll put 112, pretty much like full ethanol race gas in it. I either want to be in normal mode, 800 and something horsepower maybe, or I want to be full send and I want to be racing, is my kind of goal. So it's a bit annoying, but that is life. And then yeah, let's get to it. We've got my M1s and 2s. We've got like 2-wheel drive mode on the M1 and M2 for doing burnouts, sends. So we just went all the way from 1st gear to 4th gear while doing 30 miles per hour, so that's fun. If you go down here, we can do some sends. We've got some reaction videos there. So I've got it set up. M1 is just pure fun mode if you want to go for some sends and live life on the edge. So that's full traction off. So you can have some fun with it. And then M2 is when it's MDM mode, full traction. And then you just put M2 in full send mode. This means, let's go down here. This means you can have some fun with it. Wow, we've warmed it up a little bit. with the Tom Wrigley map that he's done the gearbox map, and that means you can keep it in manual mode and it will change gears when it gets to the pinnacle of performance, really. And that's really a cool factor, and it's what I love about Tom's maps and Mike's maps. Boss man's gassed. He's not happy with me. So these cars are amazing in the fact that you can just do anything you want at any time. You can do the two-wheel drive, you can do the four-wheel drive, you can enjoy it. So that's it. Running costs, I don't know, 22 miles per gallon. Maintenance, last thing, Dylan, maintenance. What have I done in the last year? Absolutely nothing apart from oil and filter changes. So every 3,000 miles, I do an oil and filter change, and that's it. Pretty much just change my oil filter. This year we'll do a gearbox fluid change, and we change the spark plugs. To be honest, that's actually a lie. So we do change the spark plugs. I've done, since the engine build, about 12,000 miles on the turbos, the gearbox, and that's it. Yeah, so every 3,000 we do the oil. It's a bit expensive. We use Motul 300V, but that's just because we want longevity of the engine and the components inside it. Yeah, let's do a little spec check, Dylan, and let's get ready to go. So we're now behind the car. Dylan is jumped in and he's going to give it a couple revs. So that is what it sounds like, and it sounds pretty good in my opinion. So that's a catless downpipes from R44. It's a full catback system from Grail, and it's a one-off. It's something that we made with Grail to bring out as a product line in the future, and it's something that will probably come out, but it's not something that we have right now. So what Martin, the old vlogging, I'm getting used to it. So let's talk through the car. What are my favorite pieces and what's not so much my favorite pieces? So looking at the back end, I never used to run a badge, but I've just installed the new LCI badge, which is from the 2025 M3, which is quite nice. So I've installed that recently. I obviously like, this is my OG plate. And we've got the OLED lights. I like it. There's nothing I hate about this car, I'm not gonna lie. I just need more parts on it. We've got the DF1 diffuser, which is quite nice. And I've set the brake light up just to flash very slowly. We've got the black tips from Grail. We've got the SS1s, the fitment. So I'm running a KW Haas kit, and that's the fitment on the rear, which is quite nice. You've got the EBC brakes in there as well, which look quite good. And then we've got the SK1 side skirt, so the side profile is just, yeah, it speaks for itself, I think. Coming around the front here, we've got the CSL lights, obviously SP1, GC style front grille with the ACC cutouts. So that's something that I custom made. And then you've got the twin fin ducts. Yeah, that's it. So plans for the future for this car, it's finally time that we have a look underneath the engine bay. I'll show you. We start improving it, we fit some intakes, so we get a bit more noise, we get some style. And yeah, just tinkering with it, just having fun with it now, just spending less money on it, but making it look a little bit better and just getting to those details. Here at R44, we obviously strive to try and get the smaller details done and make the car look special and unique in its own little way. So yeah, that's it. So anyways, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Actually, wait, let me show you the engine bay. Got the Eventuri intake, Motec strut braces, the pure Stage 2 Plus turbos, and that's pretty much it. And of course the CSF pieces in there and the golden wrench, but it's stock. We need to get this carbon, we need an intake, we need some downstars, we need some carbon bits in there. There's a lot to be done. We need to do I&D roundels. Oh my God, I just need to stop looking at it. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, let us know. It's a little bit different. It's something we're trying to have fun with, show you guys our cars in a different way. And yeah, let's have some fun doing it. So anyways, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and get in the comments what you want to see more from us in 2025.
Oh, this went sideways a bit. Oh my God. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, 100 miles an hour!